Hello, hello, hello. Hi guys, Shivram again. This is learning number 3 from the book I Came Upon a Lighthouse by Shantanu Naidu. It's about how he, as executive assistant to Mr. Ratan Tata and part of the Tata Trust, how he sees Mr. Ratan Tata as a friend, mentor, etc., etc. In this episode, I would like to talk about what we can learn from the Ratan Tata's core team of Shantanu and his colleagues about teamwork. He says that, even if we were to make a mistake, more than us or myself, I would cover the mistakes of my colleagues. We cover our backs even before we kind of covered ourselves. So he says Mr. Tata complains that if there is a mistake made, that he can never find out who amongst the four of them, really made the mistake. The point from a retailing perspective, I've been bringing the relationship from the learnings from this book into our world of retailing. Really is, what is it that we can learn from this teamwork? First one is, too often as businesses and business owners, we encourage the rule and divide and rule philosophy, right? In each of our businesses, in each of our stores, we have our own favorites, we have our own set of people who will give us the gossip or what's happening inside the store. Sometimes these kind of information cuts across the hierarchy. If there is a problem in the store, even before, let's say, the floor manager, the store manager, or somebody comes to know, the owner would have got us, a side WhatsApp message saying that ye gadbad ho raha hai, yeah, something has happened, right? So what happens is that there is a lot of what is called a second guessing which is happening in the store, and after some time, while we may or may not want to believe, the people in the store know that these are the people who are the boss's boys and girls or the boss's team. So what happens is there is a kind of a mistrust that happens within the store about what is to be conveyed and what is not to be conveyed. I'm not saying that bad things should not be escalated. I think somebody else has written today saying that the bigger the boss, the later many a times you come to know about some things. So hence you might need to have your own informal network of knowing what's happening. But I think the point here is also about the team that is working. If my boss is encouraging a divide and rule policy, then I will find it very difficult to build a team which trusts me, because at the end of the day, I'm always worried that somebody behind my back who is junior to me or even maybe senior to me is telling all kinds of stuff. Some of it is true, some of it is false to my boss. So as a team, if you are part of the team, you need to also build the trust amongst yourself. There is a place and a reason and a logic and a criteria for escalating. If at the end of the day, if everything gets escalated and you are not able to resolve the problem, then the question is, what is your role as the person in charge? At the same time, if nothing gets escalated and finally when the shit hits the ceiling, as it is called, then it goes to the boss and then it is too late and then there is a big mess to be cleared out. Sure, there are various shades of problems and escalations, but this episode number 14 is all about how to build a team. I'm not saying we need to protect each other all the time if somebody is making repeated mistakes, but the point here is that you have to work as a team. If you are working as a team and all of us make mistakes, there is a team which will support me whenever I'm making a mistake. In fact, there's another line, it says, if it's an honest and a genuine mistake, it is condoned. And the hope is that you're not making a same honest and genuine mistake again and again and again, right? But if it's an honest and genuine mistake, then your team should back you up. You should back up your team. Ideal example for me is really working in pairs inside the shop. You need two people to handle a consumer or a group of consumers, especially when you're talking about building trust, showing high value products. If maybe for some reason I'm not able to communicate to my consumer, then I should have the teamwork and the humility to move out of the way and my colleague can take over, right? These are what are called as working in pairs, which is again a question of, how you as a team can work and grow the business. End of the day, only when the store does the business, when the store does the sales, when the store achieves its targets, we all get benefited. In conclusion, to the business and the business owners, right, while you might have your own divide and rule policies, maybe there is still a need for getting informal, confidential information of what's happening in spite of all the hundreds of CCTVs that are available in the store. I suggest you help to build the team. Finally, if you make that effort to build the team will also start working like a team. Otherwise, it is like a series of individuals, one trying to impress you as the boss, saying that I have done this work, I have done this work, I have done this work. If you're part of the team, work with the team, build the trust with each other, explain the reason why we need to work in pairs, why we need to help each other out. Everybody will have a bad day, everybody will make mistakes, but that does not necessarily mean that we finger point with each other and then use that opportunity to get brownie points with my boss. So these are the learnings for today. Please do let me know, what do you think about these learnings? What do you think about this book? If you have read this book, please share your learnings. So thank you so much. Thank you. Dhanyawad. Namaskar.